All right, getting into our first exercise, which is going to be a slow shoulder press. So we're really gonna take our time counting up all the way to the top and then back down.
Hello, good morning. I just finished my workout. It is 9:45 a.m. So I got a lot done this morning. I made my protein coffee, I drank it, I sat down, I chilled for like an hour before I felt fully awake enough to work out. I wish I could be a morning workout person. I look crazy right now. And by morning, I mean, obviously I worked out this morning, but I mean, as soon as I wake up, kind of morning workout person. But my body is so tired for like an hour in the morning. So I spent an hour relaxing, drinking my protein coffee, and then I did my workout, and now I'm here. Instead of showering, which I would usually do now, I'm just gonna wash my bangs. It's supposed to get really hot out. It already feels kind of humid out. And I'm planning on going outside with the kids before it gets too hot for them to be outside. So we're gonna go outside. I was hoping to do some jump roping. I need to do a little bit of cleaning outside and some yard work and stuff. So I'm just gonna get all sweaty again. And I feel like taking a shower right now wouldn't be great, but I also just don't wanna sit in the nasty. So my compromise is to wash my bangs. And that was a very long explanation of what I'm doing right now. I am on the very last day of my period, and I'm really hoping. I was good for most of my period as far as my diet goes, and for exercise, honestly, I did great for exercise for being on my period. Sometimes when I'm on my period, I get a little dizzy while I'm working out, especially if it's like more cardio workout or ab workouts during my period. Just no. But I actually did pretty good when it comes to working out during my period. So I'm hoping that I'm going to see a drop in my weight after this. Am I being a little obsessive about a number on a scale? Maybe a little bit. It's just the scale gives me some kind of motivation. When I first started adjusting my nutrition to being like mostly whole foods and counting calories, I saw such a quick drop that I was like, I told myself, this is only happening because you made a change. And when I make a change, that first week after making a change is when I see the big drop. And I know after that it slows down. I know this. In my brain, I know this. But there's something really like way back there that's just like, finally, something is working. Let's keep going. Let's see some progress. And when I don't see progress, I keep trying to tell myself, this is why, you know, my period. It's just natural for it to slow down a little bit after that big drop. Maybe I had a lot of salt yesterday, or, you know, it could be a million different reasons that have nothing to do with me failing as far as like my diet and my exercise. I could even be gaining some muscle, and that's why the number is being weird. I know that. I know it, but it still is like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm gonna wash my bangs now because I've been just like flipping it around and babbling. I gotta do it. Okay. They're washed now. Okay, now I'm just gonna dry them super quick. I cut my own bangs recently, and I feel like it didn't go very well. I was trying to do, you know, the kind of like Sabrina Carpenter bangs, but I feel like I look like Jack Dawson, honestly, with the hair. So I'm gonna continue to put it all to the side. I feel like this looks a lot better on my face than the other one. All right, teeth are clean. It is time to go to the chaos that is my living room. When I exited the living room to come and just do this really quick, there was cereal all over the floor. I'm kind of just hoping they picked it up, but I know that they didn't. All right, I'm in the kitchen now. Sorry for any background sound. They are watching some home videos. So not only will you hear probably my kids in real life, but you'll hear my past kids on the TV. So it might be kind of loud, but we're gonna get through this. I bought this from Aldi, sourdough round bread, and it says it's only 3 ingredients, flour, water, and salt. And it's very good. 90 calories for one slice. All the slices are kind of different sizes. So one slice is about 43 grams. Let's see, let's put it to the test. This is like a middle slice. Let's see what it is as far as grams. This is 54 and it's in the middle. So I'm gonna just trust that each slice is about 90 calories-ish. I'm gonna split it in half and throw it in the toaster because this is like way too big for the toaster. And then I'm feeling peanut butter today, so we're gonna use some peanut butter. And I'm gonna use 16 grams, which is about 1 tablespoon. I'm just gonna weigh it on my handy dandy food scale that I got going here. Thankfully, I like peanut butter, but I like the taste of peanut butter. I don't like to like sit with a spoon and eat peanut butter. So 1 tablespoon is gonna be enough for me to just get that little hint of. My mom just called, so now I just like don't remember what I was talking about at all, but I got peanut butter. I almost have toast. I'm waiting for it to get a little more toasty, and then it's ready to be my toast. Okay, I actually didn't have the patience. This is as toasty as we're getting today. Usually I like it to be honestly just slightly black, like not completely black, but have like little black spots on it. So I'm going to add, I gotta turn on my food scale, 16 grams of the peanut butter. If I had to guess, this is probably, what, like a tablespoon? Maybe a little bit less. Let's see if I'm right. That was only 5 grams. See, I'm not a major peanut butter fan. So honestly, I think 10 is probably gonna be a good amount for me because it kind of just, it coats the top. I don't need it to like pile up. I just like it to coat the top a little bit. Yeah, 10 grams. I'm happy at 10 grams. This is the amount I like. Getting inside. We were outside. The kid went swimming. I did my cleaning outside. We had so much pollen from the past couple of days that literally our sidewalk was green. So I swept it. I sprayed it down with a hose. I swept it again. And then I attempted to jump rope for a little extra exercise, which was about a 4-minute workout because I didn't realize I just don't know how to jump rope. It was not cute and I felt like my knees were about to give out. So right now the kid is painting and he's complimenting himself on his painting abilities, which I agree. It's a beautiful egg that he's painting right now. I am painting, so I made this. I just balled up some paper towels and I drew some leaves and stuff. This is gonna go on the kid's birthday cake. He's having an Animal Crossing cake. So I made this out of clay. I need to paint this brown. So now I'm looking up what kind of brown the Animal Crossing tree is. All right, if you don't know anything about Animal Crossing, this is what I'm going for. I think I'll have to lighten up my paint a little bit. It's mostly yellow, so maybe add a little bit of the peach here to my yellow, a little bit of this orangey brown to my yellow. This probably isn't exciting for you, but this is something that I need to do. I also bought the Isabel and Tom Nook amiibos to put on the cake because the kid loves Isabel. He has a little Isabel stuffed animal. Actually, he has 2. He has a small one, which is little Isabel, and a bigger one, which is big Isabel. I got him the amiibos to put on the cake, and then I just wanted a treat to put on the cake too.
Birthday?
For your birthday, yep.
Wanna go get your birthday?
Ooh. I think I accomplished the color. What do you think?
Tree for Animal Crossing.
Yup.
And for Animal Crossing.
All right, so now I'm gonna paint this and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done, since I know you're on the edge of your seat for this. You need some more yellow? I had a taco bowl for lunch, and my little art project that I was working on is drying. When that's dry, I will show you, I promise. But I already attempted to pick it up, and I completely peeled the paint off because I picked it up before it was completely dry. So we may get to see it in this vlog, we may not. I'm trying my best to just forget about it because I don't want to touch it and ruin it again. I kind of have that issue where I just am impatient, so I hid it from myself in the laundry room. I'm starting to make dinner for everyone. It's kind of a leftover night situation, like a refreshed leftovers. So we had burgers last night, and I'm using the ground beef in a different recipe for my husband. He loves tomato soup hot dish. It's gross. I don't like it. So that is what my husband's gonna have. My kids might have a little bit of that. But then I have leftover grilled chicken. So the kids are going to have a chicken quesadilla that I have already made, and it is cooling. I'm going to have chicken parmesan or chicken Alfredo. I haven't decided yet, but right now I'm having a snack plate because I planned my entire day last night, and I planned for the snack plate. And my idea was to have this snack plate while I'm cooking because I'm making so many different things today. So this is the snack plate while I'm making everybody their meal. On the snack plate, we have a string cheese. We have these everything bagel pretzel thins from Aldi, some baby carrots, and then I also have, I prepped this last night. These are frozen banana slices with some peanut butter on it. And let's try it. Do you want to try it? You want it?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to say before I got interrupted by my children. You want to try it now that he's having one?
No.
No. I'm going to eat these before they completely thaw. They're already losing their crunch, and I feel like the point of these are to have a little bit of a crunch, right? Done making dinner, I decided to go with the Alfredo, so I used my leftover grilled chicken, some broccoli, a little Alfredo sauce, and some sourdough, which I am just loving the sourdough. I'm probably going to put all this on the sourdough and take bites, like it's almost like an Alfredo sandwich. It is the end of the night. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm going to do my heatless curls with my I think this is a Conair thing. I don't know. I used to use my robe string, but I felt like my robe string was just too thin. I don't have those big fluffy robes. I just have like a smaller one, a thinner one. And I just felt like it wasn't thick enough. So I got that rod a while ago, and if I'm not planning on working out in the morning, or if I'm not planning on showering in the morning, then I usually use this because then I wake up with nicer hair. I don't know if it really it doesn't stay curled for very long. Boo, hate that, but it's a lot better looking than when I do a braid. It kind of gets frizzy and weird, and I don't know, my hair, I just don't know how to make my hair look nice throughout the day. I brought my little art project. So here's the tree. It's finished. Do we like? It's a little bit bigger now that I brought the amiibos out. I feel like I could have made it a little bit smaller. But this is going to be really cute on the cake. The party is still a ways away, so I won't be showing you what the cake ends up looking like for a while. But keep an eye out for that. My plan is to just buy a Walmart cake and then decorate the top basically how I want. That's what I've done for the kids' birthdays for the past couple of years, is just kind of customize it, except for my first kid's first birthday. They actually ended up having a cake at Walmart that fit the theme, and it was Blue's Clues, except they accidentally made an Under the Sea cake, and they were like, oops, here's the tops for the Blue's Clues cake. So it was like Blue's Clues under the sea. It was fine. I didn't care all that much. Ultimately, it's just a kid's birthday party, and it was still blue. I kind of like the taste of the Walmart cakes. The whipped frosting is so good. It's nice and light compared to like a buttercream frosting. I love buttercream frosting, but after about 2 or 3 bites, Buttercream frosting is just too much. Like, it hurts. It hurts my head. It hurts my stomach. I'm not a huge fan of that feeling. The taste is good though. But the whipped frosting from Walmart, or pretty much any baker probably has whipped frosting, so much lighter, and it's tastier, and I actually will eat all the frosting, whereas with buttercream, a lot of times I'll just scrape off most of the buttercream and just eat the cake. But yeah, that's the tangent I decided to go off on. Let me know, where do you get your birthday cakes? How do you like them? Do you do like a layered cake? Do you know somebody that actually makes cakes? I wish I knew a baker. I feel like that would make things a lot easier. I've just never ordered from a legitimate bakery before. And I'm also nervous about prices for things like that. It just sounds very expensive. But maybe someday I'll actually go to like a bakery. Here is how I do my hair at night. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye!